Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Refurb Wednesdays. My name is Nic Clark from Jenic Property, and this week we're looking at a 3-bedroom HMO with en-suites that we are converting at the present moment. So we've just got the keys for this property, and as you can see, we're starting to strip out. Let's jump into this property and have a look exactly what's going on at the moment. Okay, so we're in the kitchen at the moment. The original one, we are keeping this as the kitchen, but there's a couple of things we are going to be doing structurally in here. The first thing that we are going to be doing is this main wall over here to my left, which you should be seeing an image of now, is basically what will be happening with that is we're going to be knocking that out, okay? So we'll be opening this up, so we'll be combining the kitchen communal space, making it a big open space. That way what we can do is we can actually put kitchen units all the way alongside, just where this camera is sitting right now, all the way across here and along this wall. This will give a nice amount of actual unit space that we're needing, and then also enough cupboards as well. Now bear in mind, there's only going to be a maximum of 3 tenants being in here and here. So there's going to be a massive amount of floor space that's needed for kitchen communal combined. Okay, so bear in mind, this is not a licensed HMO. We're still very, very conscious to make sure that this is not crammed in. And we are making sure that it's a nice home environment that they can actually stay in. Okay, so it's important to do that within all HMOs because we just don't want to just cram in rooms. The biggest problem that a lot of people face getting into property when they're thinking of HMOs, they just carve up a property and try and get as many rooms as possible, and they stick to those single bedrooms, etc. And that's where they get problems with voids. So from my experience, what we found is that making sure that everything is nice and spaced out, where we've got enough space, feels homely, and all the rooms are nice double-sized bedrooms, but we find the rooms rent out very, very quickly. I'd rather compensate, not have a single bedroom and have a good size double bedroom and have it fully let than have one room that's always struggling to rent out, okay? So as you'll notice, we've obviously, kitchen's been removed in here. We've got still strip out phase at the moment, so we're still at the beginning phase of this. But let's jump into the front room, see what we're doing with that and converting that to the bedroom. Okay, so we're in the front room at the moment. This is going to be a bedroom. Now, what we'll see is I've got a chimney breast to the left of me. This will be coming out from literally from the ground floor all the way up into the ceiling. Like I said before in the previous room, we'll have to support those with gallows brackets as well as support beams in the loft so that we make sure that the chimney stack doesn't implode. Okay, so anytime we're taking strength out, we've got to put strength back in, which is important. Okay, so this is going to be a double bedroom with an ensuite. What we are doing, rather than taking out space from this bedroom, what we are going to be doing is we're going to be combining the ensuite. It's probably just going to come out around about here. We'll probably have the toilet around about here and a shower in there with the basin. So it's not going to be a massive ensuite, but it's also not going to be crammed. Okay. Again, just like your bedrooms, you don't want to just cram an ensuite in just for the sake of doing it. If you can't put an ensuite in, don't put it in. Okay. You've got to make sure that everything space-wise works in the rooms. Again, purely for rental-wise. Okay. So what we will be doing, this is a structural wall. So we'll have to break through this wall and we'll have to put a support beam across. Okay, so you've got to check with your local buildings regulation officer whether that's going to be concrete or steel. Okay, so depending on your local buildings regs, depending on what the actual material that you're going to use. Okay, so it's important you do check that. So we make sure we get our building regs down, we look at the drawings, look at everything structurally, and we decide on the final materials for that. Generally, we found it's concrete internally, unless it's long and then look for steel, okay? So it really depends on what we're doing with the property. But that's pretty much it from here. It's gonna be an ensuite with obviously just a normal bedroom. And let's jump upstairs and have a look what's going up there. Okay, so we're in the off suite. Now, at the beginning of the video, I mentioned that we're doing 2 en suites and 1 off suite. Main purpose, that reason why we're doing that is solely for, we're doing an en suite is this room is too small. Okay, to have a bedroom with an ensuite. It would be too crammed, and secondly, it wouldn't come under HMO regulations. Now, no, it's not licensed, but we still want to keep to those guidelines, okay? This is where people go wrong in property. Those regulations change, you're in big trouble. So do it as the regulations, as it is licensed, fire regulations, fire safety, the full lot, room sizes, everything. So what's going to happen in here is we're going to have this as a big walk-in shower over here, and we're also going to have the toilet around about here, okay? And we're going to have the actual basin over here, okay? So what will happen is this will be its own big, nice bathroom. We're not putting in a bath, it's extra maintenance that we don't need to have, okay? So wherever we can lower maintenance costs to increase profit margins is important, okay? So down to the materials that we use, all the way down to having things that we don't actually need. Okay, so we are in the second bedroom at the moment. This is going to be the one that has the off suite. What you'll notice is we've got the door casings. We strip out all the original door casings. We put proper fire specific door casings in with FD30 fire doors. We want to make sure that everything is kept by fire safety as well. Now with the second bedroom, what will actually happen is we will be taking this actual chimney stack out all the way into the ceiling. So we open up that space so we don't have to worry about the movement of furniture. We know exactly where everything is going and we're not working around that, okay? Normally what would happen is if we are putting an ensuite in here, we'd break through the wall in the corner of the room over here, take some of the space from the next room because it is a lot much larger, which you'll see in a moment. Let's jump into that room now and have a look at what's going on there. Okay, so we are in the final bedroom at the moment. This is going to be the third bedroom with an ensuite. What will happen is the ensuite will go around about here. This chimney stack is coming out as well, so create more space in here, but we'll have a nice big ensuite in here with a nice big double bedroom as well. Okay, so keep up for latest actual updates on this property and other properties every Wednesday at 6 p.m. on Refurb Wednesdays. Otherwise, if you do want to get involved and you want us to help you profit from UK property, then please send us a message, send us an email at info@jenicproperty.com. Otherwise, you can go to jenicproperty.com and you can actually book in a free call with one of our team, which will figure out exactly where you want to go, what your short-term and long-term goals are, and we will see you there. Please make sure that you follow on Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook at Property with Nic Clark, and I shall see you all there. Thanks very much for watching this week's Refurb Wednesdays. Remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching. I'll speak to you soon.